What if the greatest myth of all time wasn't a myth at all? For centuries, Atlantis has been described as a lost paradise, a city of impossible beauty and unfathomable knowledge. But what if Atlantis wasn't just an advanced society? What if it was something even more extraordinary, an ancient AI civilization powered by technologies that rival or even surpass what we are building today? Plato wrote about Atlantis nearly 2,400 years ago. He claimed the story came from Egyptian priests who described an island nation beyond the Pillars of Hercules, modern Gibraltar. This society was powerful, wealthy, and technologically unmatched. It thrived for thousands of years, until, in one cataclysmic night, it disappeared beneath the sea. For centuries, scholars argued whether Plato was recounting history or simply creating an allegory about human arrogance. But what if Plato's account wasn't invention? What if it was memory? Memory of a civilization so advanced, so alien to its time, that the only way later generations could describe it was through myth. Across the world's ancient cultures, we see stories that hint at machines and intelligences beyond human ability. In India's Vedic texts, there are yantras, devices said to operate with no fuel, some described as self-thinking. In Greek mythology, the god Hephaestus built golden automata, robots that served in his workshop. In Egyptian temples, we see carvings that look eerily similar to modern light bulbs and electrical systems. In the Mayan Popol Vuh, sky machines and talking tools appear. Different continents, separated by oceans, yet carrying echoes of a single theme. Machines that could think, build, and even feel. This raises a daring question. What if all these legends are fractured memories of a lost world powered by artificial intelligence? Not intelligence as we understand it, metal servers, silicon chips, but intelligence woven into nature itself. Imagine crystal processors storing vast amounts of information, organic machines built from stone, metal, and biology. Even Plato's description of Atlantis hints at something strange. He spoke of a city powered by a mysterious energy source radiating from crystals. Today we know quartz is not just beautiful, it's piezoelectric. It can store information, generate charge, and vibrate at precise frequencies. Quartz makes our watches tick, our radios function, our computers keep time. Some scientists even speculate about crystalline computing, the idea that crystals could store and process information far more efficiently than silicon. Could the Atlanteans have already mastered this tens of thousands of years ago? Was their civilization powered not by fire and wood, but by living crystalline intelligence? And then there is the mystery of architecture. From Egypt's pyramids to Machu Picchu, from Baalbek's enormous stone blocks to the underground city of Derinkuyu, we see feats of engineering that defy explanation. Massive stones weighing hundreds of tons, cut with surgical precision, moved across landscapes without cranes or steel. The stones align with stars, solstices, and celestial events with uncanny accuracy. Could such construction have been possible without advanced tools or even intelligent machines? What if Atlantis had self-operating builders, proto-robots guided by an ancient AI? We may scoff at the idea, but history gives us hints. In 1901, divers discovered the Antikythera Mechanism, a 2,000-year-old machine capable of predicting planetary motion. For centuries it lay hidden, mistaken for a corroded lump of bronze. Only modern X-ray technology revealed its truth. It was, in essence, the world's first known analog computer. If such a device could exist in Greece 2 millennia ago, who's to say more advanced machines did not exist thousands of years earlier in civilizations lost to time? Perhaps the most haunting idea is that Atlantis was not destroyed by nature alone, but by its own creation. Plato describes a society that grew arrogant, misusing its knowledge. If Atlantis truly wielded artificial intelligence, it may have faced the same dangers we face today. Autonomous weapons, runaway algorithms, machines that outpace human control. The Atlanteans could have built their own downfall, unleashing forces too great to manage. The great flood that swallowed their city may have been a literal catastrophe, or a metaphor for collapse triggered by technology itself. Even more fascinating is the possibility that Atlantean AI wasn't separate from nature, it was part of it. Imagine biocomputers grown from plants, crystal memory banks rooted into mountains, or networks formed by connecting human minds. Modern scientists are only beginning to explore biocomputing, where DNA and proteins perform calculations. But what if the ancients had already mastered it? Perhaps this is why so many myths describe Atlanteans not just as engineers, but as mystics, because their science and spirituality were one. And then, the silence. 12,000 years ago, at the end of the Ice Age, sea levels rose dramatically. Coastlines sank, cities along the shore disappeared. Today, divers have found strange underwater ruins, from India's ancient city of Dwarka to Japan's Yonaguni Monument, to megaliths off the coast of Cuba. Could these be fragments of Atlantis or its colonies? Were they centers of machine intelligence that drowned when the ocean swallowed the Earth's edges? Atlantis may never be proven. It may remain myth, legend, or metaphor, but myths are rarely meaningless. They are messages coded across time. Perhaps the story of Atlantis is not just about a city, but a warning. That knowledge without wisdom is dangerous. That civilizations, no matter how advanced, are vulnerable when they misuse their greatest tools. And as we step deeper into our own AI revolution, building machines that learn, speak, and even create, we must ask ourselves, are we walking the same path? Are we becoming Atlantis? This is beyond binary, and whether Atlantis was myth, memory, or a mirror of our future, its story challenges us to look deeper, beyond history, beyond science, and beyond the binary between myth and reality. Subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of technology, history, and the future.